What's up, everybody? John Eric Poli here with My MMA News, and today's guest will be fighting Brandon Jenkins at UFC Vegas 51 on April 16th. I'm pleased today to be joined by Drakkar Klose. Thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate the time. It's great that we were able to get together and set this interview up here, so thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, taking out the time of your day to interview me, so.
Hey, no problem at all. It's my pleasure, and we'll get right into everything here because this is a big deal for you, right? It's your first fight since March of 2020. Obviously, we know that you were supposed to fight last year against Jeremy Stephens. We know what happened there. All of that aside for just a moment here, just how good does it feel to be this close to fight night and have a fight booked and kind of getting back inside the octagon here yet again?
I mean, I haven't stepped in there yet. I'm keeping my, hopefully it happens, once I get in there, then I'll have to, actually let you know. But, right now it feels good to have something on the books. Hopefully everything follows through, and just excited to get back in there and, showcase my talent.
Yeah, I get you there, man. I'm picking up where you're putting down there, but I do want to ask you, since I said that right, first fight since March of 2020, I do want to ask about ring rust. It's been an ongoing topic for a number of years here in the sport, and obviously we know there's two sides to it. Some fighters will tell you that there is such thing as ring rust and that missing time inside the octagon matters. Other ones will tell you, hey, I may have not have been fighting, but I've been training, I've been working, grinding, getting better every day. So while I may not have actually been inside there fighting, I've been working hard and I've been growing and evolving, and ring rust won't even matter. So just your thoughts on that topic and where you stand on it.
I really don't know because I haven't had a fight. So, we try to train as hard as possible at the MMA lab. So, I go with some of the best guys, so hopefully there's no such thing as ring rust. You know what I mean? They're always giving me their best, and they're keeping me on my toes. So they're throwing everything at me. So when I get in the cage, I've already seen it before.
And of course, obviously, we know the Jeremy Stephens thing happened. I mentioned it right in the beginning there. Is this something that, is still an ongoing thing that you want to get your hands on him one day? I know, obviously, he's not in the UFC anymore, so there'll be some logistics to get around doing that and everything. But is that something that still bothers you after what happened there when he shoved you at the weigh-ins last year? Or have you, let it go and that ship sailed?
Definitely, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? I still... if I seen him in the streets, you know what I mean, we'll fight, you know what I mean? I've seen him a couple times at the UFC event, but that's not where I'm going to, try to get him back at. There's too many people watching.
All right, yeah, no, I got you there. And now we'll move into this training camp here. Obviously, you're starting to wrap things up now as we get real close to fight night here. Just how's camping going as you put in the final hurdles now of preparation for this fight?
Man, actually, it's been a long camp. I found out about this fight around December. I was a little fat boy then, so I had to get my weight down and manage it. But it's been a great camp. I'm happy again. Going into the gym and just feeling great. Being around positive people. It's crazy how just being around positive people can change your outcome and your look on everything. So, but everything's been good.
So now you wrote on your Instagram, right, when you announced this fight, you wrote, "See you soon, boy," and you put a clown emoji. Do you actually think Brandon's a clown, or were you just kind of having a little fun and making a little joke there?
He's just a goofball, I think, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I've sparred him because, I'm good friends with John Wood, and, I always went up to syndicate and train. So I think I sparred him before, but he just wasn't memorable, you know what I mean? So just going to go in there and have to do what I got to do to get the job done.
So I know you said, right, that he gets hit a lot there. How do you see this fight going down when it's all said and done?
He gets hit a lot, you know what I mean? He knows how to lose. He has 8 losses. I see myself going in there and getting the victory by either TKO or submission.
And what's been unique, too, for you, right, as you're preparing for this fight, you're actually going through training camp the same time that your girlfriend, Courtney Casey's going through her camp there. Just what's that been like, going through a fight camp at the same time with her?
she doesn't. I don't know. It's just extra work for her. So, because she's cooking my meals, she's cooking right now as we speak. But I like it. You know, I wish we would fight on the same card so we can just both relax. You know, go in there and get the victories, and you know, just take some time off and relax instead of just worrying about, you know, the other person fighting. So.
And while I have you here, I just want to get your thoughts on her upcoming fight. Of course, she's fighting Antonina Shevchenko. I believe it's like 2 weeks after your fight. Great opportunity for her to get 2 wins in a row here. Just your thoughts on that matchup.
I think that's a great opponent for her. I see Courtney beating this girl anywhere she wants to take it. You know, if it's on the feet, I think Courtney's a better striker. If this girl wants to go and try, I believe that she's going to try to take Courtney down, which is going to be a bad idea for her. But I actually see Courtney taking this girl down and submitting her.
All right, now to end things here today, I'm going to have to go ahead and poke a little fun. Not too bad, though, with you here. I know I saw on your Instagram, right, you're a big Detroit Lions fan. As you can see in my studio, right over here, I got a few Green Bay Packer items here, so I'm obviously a big Packers fan there. So I guess the obvious question for you is, what are the Lions going to be good again? I feel like every year they're in a constant rebuild.
You know, I've been a Detroit Lions fan ever since, you know, people walked around with bags on their head, you know what I mean? So I don't think they're ever going to be good, but hey, I'm always going to be a Lions fan.
So I was just poking a little fun there, but I do have some seriousness to a question here. Obviously, I know Aaron Rodgers is on board with the Packers for a couple more years, so as long as he's under center, Green Bay is always going to at least be in a playoff contention. Probably, realistically, most likely they're always going to be in the postseason as long as he's healthy and playing. So my whole life, I've gotten used to pretty much always having that, right? Going from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, being a Lions fan, like we just said before, it's always a different story there. So when the day comes that Rodgers hangs it up, I know there might be some rough years for the Packers in the road ahead there. So what's it like for you gearing up for a football season when you kind of go into it knowing like, hey, my team's bad?
You know, the Lions, they always beat the good teams, and they always lose to the teams, you know, the bad teams. So they always give, like, you know, like Tampa Bay, they always give them a run for their money, or, you know what I mean? Stick in there. One of these years, they're gonna win it, just like the Cubs. You know what I mean? You play long enough, you're eventually gonna get a win.
Oh, so you're a Cubs fan. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, well, that had to have been a fantastic run a couple years ago when they made the World Series. It had to be a lot of fun for you, and I actually have a connection with that, too. So my first reporting job actually came in a town of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, which is the hometown where Joe Madden was born. Joe Madden, of course, coached the Cubs to the World Series that year. So, you know, what was it like just seeing Joe do what he did to that team and kind of watching that fun run that the Cubs went on there?
Man, it was great for them to win. You know, after I remember when they had Sammy Sosa and the guy had, you know, jumped up and caught the ball, and, you know, because that was a great year for them. I thought they would have won the World Series if that never played out. But I'm glad they won it. I don't know. I was super excited to see them win.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run. It was a lot of fun covering it, too. I was on the coverage a lot with that, too, with Madden, of course, being involved and reporting his hometown there. So, yeah, it was a great run there. And, yeah, man, hey, great conversation today. Really appreciate all the time that you gave us here. One last thing, though, before we roll out. Social media, management, sponsors, anybody you got to give a shout-out to? Floor is yours.
I think 8 Man Strong, the MMA Lab, Courtney Casey, and everyone that supports me. And you can follow me at Drakkar Klose for all my social media platforms.
All right, man. Thanks so much for all the time here today. Really appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone that was out there today watching today's interview. If you liked it, please go to the bottom, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. This way you'll be able to see all of the great interviews that I do, just like the one you watched here today. Also, keep going to MyMMANews.com. Great content comes out there literally all 7 days of the week. Always great work from not only myself, but my colleagues as well. So make sure you guys are keeping up to date with that, and please go to our social media pages, give us a like and a follow on there as well. We'll see you later, everybody.